It's the HBS show with lesson the screen goddess. History behind success of your role model. Yeah, Oluwa lifted me higher. Oh, now they wanna eat with me. Now they wanna drink with me. Now they see me as something. But I can't forget yesterday when they saw me as nothing. No one knows tomorrow, brother. No one knows tomorrow, sister. No one knows tomorrow, mama. No one knows tomorrow, Baba.
Wow! Welcome to the program HBS Show with Blessing, History Behind Success. Our guest on the program is a man of integrity, a man that loves God, a man that started from the humble beginning, a man that had a very bitter experience about life, but he did not allow those experiences to keep him on the ground. Rather, he pushed forward, he forged ahead. He was so determined, he was so focused to become somebody, and the willpower paved way for him. Who is this man? Join me as I may welcome to the program the Chief Superintendent of Corrections, Ogwashi-Ukwu, talking about Emmanuel Kanikwu to the program.
It's the HBS show with lesson the screen goddess. History behind success of your role model.
What's the secret of this handsomeness?
Okay, I'm shining for Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yes, I think whatever one is today or what you intend to be, without God you cannot. So I believe if actually I'm handsome, I'm the image of God.
Exactly.
And I was made in His likeness.
Wow.
Yes,
Are you into sports or something?
yes. I'm a footballer. And I was once in the sports session of the service. Yeah, for a very few, let me say for like 3 years time, and I had a change of duty. So I left the sports session to do the general duty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about your family and how your growing up was like.
Okay. I'm from a family of 8. I was born and bred in Kanikwu, a town in Oshun local government area of Delta State. And I attended Abogli Primary School in Kanikwu. After my primary education, the community, that is Kanikwu, organized a scholarship program where I emerged the best among the pupils that took that scholarship exam, and the community then sponsored my secondary education. So I had my secondary education on scholarship in Kanikwu Grammar School. I attended Kanikwu Grammar School between 1990 and 1995. Yeah. So, well, growing up, especially in the village, was not easy. My parents were from a very poor background. They were farmers. And they did the best they could then to see that we all attended, at least have the feel of
Education.
education. After that, I joined the service immediately after, or 2 years after my
Your
secondary school. So through the service, I was able to attend a tertiary institution. I had my first degree in accounting at the prestigious Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka.
Wow.
After 5 years thereabout of my first degree, I went back to the same school for my master degree program. Yeah, I also have a master of science degree in accounting. Also, I graduated there 2012.
Okay.
That was when I had my master degree on self-sponsorship. Yes.
That's determination.
Yes. So it wasn't easy.
So we really want to know about the challenges we went through so that others will learn.
Wow. It was very challenging. In fact, I have to pay for my WAEC 1995. I have to go through many jobs in the village to
Like
pay.
what?
Yeah, we were helping people to clear their farms so that we can be paid. Because of the interest I have for education, so I have to help myself to ensure that I enroll for WAEC. Then that was in 1995. And we did other jobs. We were going, apart from going to people's farm, we were also hired to, when you get to the places where they are building, you have to help them there so that you can be paid. So I was able to raise my JAMB and the WAEC through that medium.
Wow.
And to God be the glory, the effort was worth it. Yes, I wrote my WAEC once. Yes, and I did JAMB also. That's in 1995. But along the line, something happened. Just the same stress of coming from a poor background. So my parents couldn't afford the fees then. So I have to sit back and continue the struggle until this job came calling, and I grabbed the opportunity. And from the job, like I said earlier.
So it was immediately after your secondary school you got the opportunity to work here?
I graduated. Okay, I finished my secondary school in 1995 and I joined the service in 1998.
Okay.
After I think we wrote the JAMB 96. Okay. So the result came out and my parents could not afford the fee, so I have to wait for another opportunity. While waiting for admission, the job came calling, and I have to grab the opportunity, knowing fully well that the means was not there.
Don't you feel bad at that time when the money was not there and you were like eager to go to
Of course,
university?
Naturally, every woman being faced with such challenge will feel bad. But something kept me going because there is life.
That's the willpower.
Yes. So I knew that one day my dreams will come true. It was a very stressful period, but.
So how did you feel when they called you that you should come and collect your honor letter to work?
I felt so delighted because I know now has, in fact, it was an automatic ticket for me to go to school. Yes, because I know it's a paid job. So from the salary, I believed then that it will be an opportunity for me to further my education, which I did. Immediately I joined the service, 1998, 1999. I gave admission between Nnamdi Azikiwe University to study accounting.
Okay, you said you guys are 8.
Yes.
Your moms gave birth to 8 children.
Yes. 8 children of 5 girls and 3 boys. And I'm the 6th among the 8 boys.
And the second boy?
Yes, the second boy.
Good. So, how are you people coping with feeding at that time? Is it 101 or 3 meal, 3 square meal? Those
Okay.
drama.
Like I said earlier, my parents were farmers, subsistence farmers
Okay.
for that. So in the village there, feeding wasn't much of a problem because most of the things you feed on,
It's from the
you
farm.
get them from the farm. My father was a renowned farmer in the village. At least, if you want to count those that were good in farming then, in Kanikwu, I think is one of them.
Wow.
Because all through his lifetime, he never ate anything swallow.
Really?
Yes. He's surprised?
Yes.
Yeah, he never.
Swallow, as in
Yes.
eba, akpu,
He never did.
pounded yam.
He never did.
So
He
what was
feed
he
only
eating?
on chewable meals. Yam,
Plantain.
rice, plantain, and what have you. So he's from the farm. He didn't buy yam for one day. Yeah, all the yams he was eating there was from his farm.
Wow.
So we learn from that, and then some of us, even presently as we speak, I think without missing ways, I'm one of also the biggest farmers in that community.
Wow.
Yes.
I like that.
We took from him, and I'm a good farmer. Let me end it.
So all this one, people are shouting, Gary is expensive, yam is expensive, plantain this and that is expensive. You are not even feeling anything. When it's time, you just go, you uproot, you feel your stuff.
Yes, some persons will feel maybe having attained this level that
you just
there's
forget
no
about
need.
it.
But that was how we were bred. So almost on weekend basis, every Saturday I go to check my farm. At least this year, I know my farm should be running into not less than 10 acres of land.
Wow.
Yes, planted with cassava and corn. And yam, little of yam, anyway, because yam demands. So now that I'm not a full-time farmer, so
you had people
yes, I don't do much of yam farming.
Okay.
I do much of cassava and corn, yes.
So I'm going back with bags of corn today.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the farm is not here.
We'll drive
down. I don't have the farm here. The farm is in Kanikwu. So.
We'll drive down. Wow, that's lovely. That's good. That's good. So, your mom is also a farmer.
Yes. Though they are late, my parents are late, but like I told you, we were all farmers. Not just my parents alone. We joined them in the farming business, and the little they were able to do for us was through the farming work. We joined them together. We did all we could. At least for today, we have 6 graduates in my family.
Wow.
Yes, and most of us were beneficiaries of
the farm
work. Yeah.
Okay, tell us about your experience in the higher institution. You were the one sponsoring yourself, and there's a lot of challenge too. So tell us, how were you able to cope? You are working and you are schooling at that time.
It was not easy, having a paid job. We were okay. I had the opportunity to go to school, and from the salaries I was paid, I was able to pay my school fees. So it wasn't easy. Living then I was at the headquarters in Asaba, living there every weekend to go to school. It was not easy. The risk on the road was there. The school environment where you have to pay for your textbooks and your school fees and what have you. It wasn't easy, but because I was determined, I have to stress myself, reduce my enjoyment so that I can have what I wish for myself. Actually, I was so determined because I knew then that the only thing that cannot be taken away from someone is knowledge.
Yes.
So the quest for the knowledge was on the high side. So I have to cut my excesses to ensure that I meet up with the school demands. And of course, like I was telling my people this morning, I said, in life there is time for everything.
Exactly.
Then my focus was on education, how I would get the best from it. And I have to, in fact, stay away from so many things. So many things.
Like what?
Oh, friends. Yeah. I told them this morning, I've never visited a bar there when I was in school. Yes, I never did. And this syndrome of girlfriend and what have you, I stopped. Or I stayed away from such. Because you need to be focused. Those things, I saw them as distractions. And if you allow the distractions to creep in, your focus, you lose your focus. So my focus was to be in school, get the best, even though I did not graduate as the best student, but I was among the first 10 graduates of my department.
Wow.
At least I can beat my chest to say that at least among that 10, I should be among the best 5 that graduated in my department without any problem, without any assistance. Yes, I didn't have any career while in school.
Wow.
So it's born out of determination.
Yes. Yeah. And your desire.
Yes.
In case you are just joining us, it is HBS Show with Blessing, and our guest on the program is the Chief Superintendent for Corrections, Ogwashi-Ukwu, talking about Emmanuel Dede Kanikwu. The program continues. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. And don't forget to like our page, HBS Show with Blessing. Like the page and share to your friends. We'll be right back.
It's the HBS show with Blessing, the screen goddess. History behind success of your role model. Yeah, Oluwa lifted me higher. Oh, now they wanna eat with me. Now they wanna drink with me. Now they see me as something. But I can't forget yesterday when they saw me as nothing. No one knows tomorrow, brother. No one knows tomorrow, sister. No one knows tomorrow, mama. No one knows tomorrow, Papa. Yeah. It's the HBS show with Blessing, the screen goddess. History behind success of your role model.
Good to know that you're still there. Welcome back. You're still on the program, HBS Show with Blessing. History behind success. So, after your graduation, you have license to cash cruise, to enjoy yourself, your friends, and all of that. So, how do you manage work and social life?
Well, social life begins after work. Yes. Of course, we don't joke with our jobs.
Because your job is a very
so
tasky one.
demanding, yeah. So the few time we have for leisure, we catch fun. Yes, we catch fun and Of course, some work cannot make Jack stay dull boy. So you also need time out of work to fraternize with friends and people outside there. Of course, if you are not outside, you won't also know what happens outside.
That's true.
So work. Yes, there is time also for our social lives, and whenever the opportunity comes, you grab it. It doesn't come often because of the job schedule, but whenever you have the opportunity to socialize or meet people outside, you do that very well because it doesn't come often. Yes.
So can you tell us what is that thing that whenever you remember that sad moment, then and when you remember, you were like, thank God I overcame.
Yeah, I think majorly was combining school with the job. It was very tough. In fact, it was very tough then. It was very, very tough then. And, sometimes you may want to do this, but the opportunity will not be there. There are certain things one cannot say, but it was very hard for me then to combine my schooling and the job. But I want to thank the service also for giving me the opportunity to actualize my dreams of going to school. But it was very difficult then. So when I remember the stress I went through going to school and combining it with my job, I can't forget that. I can't, and I won't. In fact, on so many occasions, while going to school, I was involved in accidents. Yeah, on so many occasions. In fact, there was a time I was posted to Abuja. We have to continue with this school. So most times when you board night vehicle, you are met with armed robbers on the way, and we keep pushing. So those challenges then never stopped me because I was focused. I actually want to actualize my dreams of becoming a graduate. And I thank God. Despite those challenges, today we are talking about the success. Yes, the day I was upgraded, it was like a miracle.
Wow.
The person that called me was like, all this while you were in school, you hoped that one day the service will upgrade you. Now the upgrading came that she didn't see the excitement. But right there in my mind, I was going through
the past.
Yeah, the process I went through to get to that place. So it was not about the success, but it was about the process.
The rough road.
Yeah, the rough road. But to God be the glory. Today I'm smiling. And I'm also smiling because I know those of my mates then that I didn't go to school, they've not gotten to this height. So the school brought me to where I am today. Yeah.
All right, before we go, how did you meet your wife?
Wow, interesting. Yeah. I think, to be very frank, my wife is from my town also. She's from Akukwibu.
Okay.
And the truth be told, because I know I'm a Christian, I'm practicing for that matter. It happened that she was living with her grandmom, and we attend the same church also, though I never took note of her person. My elder sister, yes, is married to a family, a close family relation with where she was staying with the grandma. Okay. So most times when I visit my sister, especially when they come for Christmas. I
Okay.
think precisely that 1997, because I was staying with my sister in Benin.
Okay.
Yeah. The first admission I got was in Uniben.
Okay.
Yeah, but unfortunately, like I said earlier,
Because of cash.
because of cash, I couldn't continue. So that 1997, I decided to come back and stay in the village so that I can help myself build again, raise money to buy phones and what have you. So it was in that process I saw her. And we started talking. Unfortunately, that the next year, being 98, I got this job and I left
The
the
village.
village to the city, Asaba, and we were in contact. But you know, then there was no cell phone.
Yeah.
So it's only when you visit home you can see people you know. Yeah, so it was in that process I met her and we started talking and then we got married 2005, December.
Wow.
Yeah, after a courtship of around 5-6 years.
Wow,
The
that's
distance courtship. Yeah,
Wow, that's long.
yeah.
Okay. Just before we go, your advice to our youth. You know, today, most youths, they just want to make it big overnight. And thank God, your background, where you're coming from, and where you are now, you have a lot of experience. So, what do you have to tell the youth so that they will be focused and determined in life?
Okay. You know, our present youth, nobody wants to work hard to make it. Yeah, I forgot to tell you. When I was in school, I was doing Okada.
Oh yeah?
Yes, to help myself.
At Unsuka.
No, in Asaba here.
Okay.
You see, for a period of 5 years, I was after work. I bought a machine then. After work, you go out to hustle to support
The education.
my education. So it was not on a platter of good. Nobody assisted me. I paid the fees through my salary and the little self-help. So in life, our youth should learn how to work first. And whatever one does in life, if the hand of God is not on it, you might be laboring and laboring in vain. I can't tell my success story without attributing everything I've achieved to God. Yes, because some of the things you think you did that made you succeed, others did it and they couldn't. Yeah, so with determination, anyone can make it in life. You see, the idea, I told you, especially the youth, learn how to count one before counting two. It's a process. After counting one, you get to two, then to three. But the problem our youths are having today, they don't want to count one or two before counting three. They want to make it fast. I even told my people this morning that you people might not understand. Now I can afford to dash people money.
Before it wasn't like that.
Yes, that there was a time I cannot do that. I was not able to do that because my focus was just on my education, the job. But now, God has made it that I can now say, oh boy, take this 200 naira because I've gotten a leverage. It was a process. If the youths can hold this line, of working hard, they will make it. Most of the people you see now, most of the youth today, they are very fast. They want to make it so fast. So fast. And you see that is why, in fact, most of them don't even give attention to education anymore. Everybody wants to join Yahoo. They want to make it big. Yes, it's good to make it big. But when there is no foundation, even when the money comes, you spend it the way it came. Because you never suffer to get it. When, look at what I said, the process I went through
The pains.
to become where I am today. It was not easy doing Okada. It wasn't. In the go, in the rain, in the sun, you are there. Because you want to achieve something in life. And to God be the glory today is a success story. So you should learn how to follow things gradually. There is a timetable for every human being.
Yes.
There is a timetable. And once the timetable is religiously followed, you will achieve your goal in life. You will achieve your goal. So you should be patient, take out time to go to school, look for a good job, and one day they will actualize their dreams. Because I know in life nobody wants to suffer, yes, but you must work out. According to the Bible said that you should work out your salvation with fear and trembling. It's what you have to do by yourself. Yes, it's a process that one has to undergo. Do it by yourself. And of course, I said earlier, my parents never paid my school fees while at the university. The secondary school was at the mercy of the scholarship.
Yes.
So it was hard work all through. You can imagine you paying for your jam fund, paying for your WAEC fees. So it was determination. Once you are focused in life, there's nothing you cannot achieve. And don't allow those side attractions to deter you from your focus. That has been the problem most people face. Yes, I know the environmental factors are there, but try to keep away from them because you have a focus. And once you achieve your aim in life, you can
do anything.
Just like the Bible said that you should seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. Every other thing will be added. So seek first and you will get other things. Once you get the main thing, every other thing comes to play. They come on their own. And that is life. So you should take it easy. This get rich quick syndrome, they should stay away from it. Because if you get rich so quick, of course, the consequences are there. So that is it.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your time on this program. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. We've come to the end of the program, HBS show. Know that you had a swell time with our guests on the program, talking about Emmanuel Dede Kanikwu, the Chief Superintendent of Corrections, Ogwashi-Ukwu. Yes, you heard what he just said, that everyone has a timetable. When it is your time, things will work well for you. But first, he said that as a youth, you must work. Be determined, be focused. Stop this get quick rich syndrome. When you, according to him, when you jump from 1 to 3, you crash. So learn how to be patient. Anything that is good don't come easily. Your patience will be tried. Your confidence will be tried. So whatever thing you're going through now, saying that nothing is working, just be prayerful and hope on God. He is the one that will make it for you, because the strength of man shall fail thee. So at first, you put God first, then you work, then believe in yourself. Before you know it, you blow. All right, I am Blessing of Omeo. We'll do this again next week. And also, like our page, HBS Show with Blessing, like and share.
It's the HBS show with Blessing, the screen goddess. History behind success of your role model. Forget yesterday when the sun